I think, is that all the news? I've not read through the front of the paper, but I don't think I'll have missed anything. 6 points for a try, 7, 8, 9 points for a try. Still a fan of having a joker.
Richard Agar under pressure purely because Leeds United sacked their manager.
Leeds United, yeah. I mean, it's not like the days when we had 2 Brian McDermotts in Leeds. That was exciting. But you want to be that fella following Bielsa, would you? I mean, I'm a bit of a Bielsa cultist member because I was a fan of his work at Chile and Athletic Club of Bilbao, who, of course, a rebel club in Spain. Well, in the Basque Country, let alone Spain. So there's a bit of the rebel about Bielsa. And obviously, he worked at Leeds for a while. And, you know, who would be Rugby League's Marcelo Bielsa? Who's the coach who's a bit of a rebel? Who's
Tony Smith.
Tony Smith. Tony Smith is Marcelo Bielsa.
Doesn't like authority particularly. Likes to play a certain way. Entertainment first. And happy to eloquently take on anyone who doesn't share his vision and philosophy of the game. Always questions every opinion, which makes you justify any comment you may have. So I think he's the nearest we've got. Although as far as I know, Tony doesn't speak Spanish.
No, but I'm convinced Bielsa can speak English. He couldn't be bothered speaking to the football journalists. Because would you? I mean, you've seen.
Well, I think that's part of the the reason why I think he was adored so much. I don't know why I was speaking about him on a podcast. I think because his influence is more than just the sport that he was in. But when you saw him talking to his players, and shots even came in from training, he didn't have his interpreter. He clearly knows enough English to absolutely get his point across. And yet, as a perfect defence mechanism to being asked all those dumb questions that you get asked post-match, of which Rugby League is as guilty as anybody. Well, what did you think? It's very easy to get away with it when somebody else is answering on your behalf.
He'd like rugby. I think he'd like Rugby League. He's got that. He's a rebel.
He'd like what we stand for. He'd like our values.
And he used to play for Newell's Old Boys, who have the best badge in world sport. Which, if you've never seen it, go Google it now.
Well, didn't they name their stadium after?
They have, yeah. The Stadio Marcelo Bielsa is probably called Estadio. I can't remember what the Spanish is, but there you go. So that'll please all the Leeds fans. We've spoken about Marcelo Bielsa. He is not going to be, and maybe he will be at Bellevue on Thursday. Maybe he will have maybe he's not gone home yet. I don't know. Is he still in Wetherby? Going to the Be Well Stadium to watch Wakefield versus Leeds. He'll be welcomed with open arms. It reminds me of when Andy Kelly was sacked unfairly by Leeds in 2000. He was in the stands the week after with the hoi polloi, the proletariats at Bellevue when we didn't have a roof. And they showed him on the telly and we all cheered. And he's done all right for himself. I'm sure Bielsa will as well.